Hey YouTube, it's NWA Prepper here, coming to you this evening to just talk about, well, I don't know, just to talk to you, I guess. Today was the 5th of July, and you can see in my little neighborhood here, it's pretty quiet. That's a good thing. Of course, everyone has a good time, and we're all, we had barbecues and community fireworks. Everyone happy and together last night or the night before for our fireworks in town, the big show. And it got me to thinking that such a nice little neighborhood today. And you, many of you may live in the same type of neighborhood. But what's your neighborhood going to be like? Well, like the book 1 Second After, or the next day, or when the grocery store doesn't have food in it, or the cell phones stop working, or the ice storm hits and you don't have power for several days, or the floods cut you off because we're connected by a couple of bridges in this community. What's this quiet little neighborhood going to be like when there's havoc and there's an emergency that most of these people probably aren't prepared for? How prepared are you for your neighbors? Do you know them? Do you like them? Do they like you? Most importantly, are they preparing? Have you shared with them enough that maybe they want to have a little bit of food and water? Maybe a backup generator. And this community on our street, of course you're only getting to see a portion of it, but we could get a deal going where every other house had a generator, or every 3 houses maybe, and we could have power through a nice storm or a short-term event. We might even be able to grow gardens in backyards for a longer-term event. But what's crazy is that we're in the middle of 10 times what you see. 10 times the number of people trying to work together. Now, your neighbors that you like today and that like you, they may be fine. But what are they like tomorrow? What are they when their children are hungry? What are you when your son or your daughter comes up to you and says, "Daddy, I'm hungry," and there's nothing in the cabinet? We can't all go running out to the woods and survive like a mountain man. So my suggestion to you is to prepare yourself, step up your preps a little bit, get more food, get another water filter, find another water source, work with your neighbors. But at the same time, they don't need to know about your preps. They don't need to know everything you've got going on. Now, I'm not saying to have things delivered in the middle of the night and, camouflage your cupboards and things, but you need to be ready for the time when just like you will, they'll do whatever it takes to take care of their family. That's going to be hard. It's hard to think of a time when my children are without. When this little street, such a nice, wonderful place to live, turns into a dark, desperate lane. When times are tough, are you going to be ready? And can you keep your family ready? NWA Prepper signing off.